Alright lads, so today we're going to be jumping back into Limit Breaker quest. In this case, I want to try out some different characters because obviously it's quite the difficult quest, more so due to the lack of options here. I mean, let's be honest, power and technique, but especially now more than ever, technique just are weak attributes as a whole. And when you're kind of forcing us to bring a melee technique or Rangiku on, there's no other good character other than Bambietta. And if you don't pull for Bambietta, you're going to be struggling a tad bit, even getting to upwards to stage 20. Now, this is the team that I did use earlier, and with that team, I was able to get to stage 21. I've yet to reattempt it, but we can definitely break into stage 22 and 23. But I wanted to try some other characters to see how they do perform. Now, keep in mind, for the sake of the video, just to save myself on gold, I'm not going to remove Transcendence. So obviously, if you are using this team with less Transcendence, it will be performing a tad bit worse. But realistically, these are like the only other characters we can actually be using. And hey, depending on how far we actually get, maybe you might be able to get to a similar number with less Transcendence. These characters are definitely worth checking out though. So I feel like, honestly, right now, the MVP for this particular Limit Breaker quest is Quincy Ichigo. If you don't have him, you're going to struggle a lot more. Mainly due to the fact that most people, myself included, are struggling to find good characters in slot 1. If you're having to use a character like Rangiku, Ichibei, Toshiro, for example, even Thousand, not so much Thousand Year Blood with Aizen, but any character in slot 1, right? You're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. And that's why it's more important to have Quincy Ichigo. If you don't have him, the team isn't going to be nearly as good. So I would definitely say this time around, even with Bambietta in your team, Quincy Ichigo is the MVP of this month. Because your team just naturally gets better with him due to the fact that he is recovering recharge in between stages, allowing you to basically spam all your strong attacks. Now, in the case for Ichigo, I mean, he's obviously good enough as is. I have him max transcended. Not like fully maxed, but close enough. But the main thing here is that he also is getting the range damage ×2 buff. When it comes to slot 2, we're using Yamamoto. The great thing about Yamamoto is that he does have all the benefits here, being a power melee holo killer. But most importantly, a sub-bomb hits still very, very hard. Even if you don't have him max transcended, the amount of time you save when you use his sub-bomb on the very hard stages where the poised enemies are, does save you a lot of time that you're able to potentially use that extra time on someone like slot 1 Rangiku. Now, I generally have no idea how Rangiku is going to perform here, but of course the main reason why we are going to be using her is because she does have an Aaroniero killer. She does have at least a good damage output, but I think the most important part here is that she can actually inflict lacerate, and lacerate, as we saw, damage over time stats summons actually does go a long way in Limit Breaker, being able to do potentially upwards to 1 million per DOT, which is actually really, really good. So the general build, right, which is going with the full affiliation set, T-set, fortification pill, strong attack damage item, and then the links, obviously links are very important here. I am using it to resurrectable characters. Premium, you might have them duped out. If you do, definitely worth investing into them to make your main characters better. And then we are also using Shad, one of the best links in the entire game. Alright then, so let's see how this does go. How far can we take it with this particular team? If you have more dupes of Rangiku, it might be a tad bit better. Thus far, that's good. She is one-shotting. And in Yama's case, I haven't given him long... Wait, has he got long shot? I think he does. I actually can't tell. Hopefully that doesn't affect the run too much. Let's use that SA3 there. Again, Quincy Ichigo is going to make very quick work. We showcased him yesterday in the Bambietta video, or the day before. And he was performing good, even at 2.5. So, of course, max Transcendence is going to help a lot more here. But even if you only have him at level 10 SP, level 10 focus, you should be relatively fine. My ult account was also pretty much fine with him being 2.5. Let's use the SA2 there. Kind of missed it, to be fair, but the SA3 does make up for it there. SA1 doesn't kill, but that's, again, my fault for wasting a strong attack. Took some damage there. That's fine. Now, one thing that I like about Rangiku more so is that she actually can heal us. So if we do take damage, no worries. Let's use our SA1. Grip them with the 2. And I think in this case, we're just going to rely on doing damage over time. So you can see that each DOT is doing 600k. And damage ain't too bad, to be fair. Grab the box there. Let's use our SA3. Back up. SA2. Increased lacerate chance is actually coming in clutch here. If only she was a melee character, though, that would have been really good. Because then she would have been easily good enough to be used to instead of someone like Bambietta. Or would have been a really good substitute, right? Let's go here. SA2. Get them all grouped up into the SA1. Forward screen SA3, back up, we'll use our 1, then 2, and then we'll also grab the box. I always get asked, what does this do? It recharges your strong attacks. Would have loved to have seen that in every, difficult stage. Yeah, Yama definitely doesn't have long stride. When did I change that? I don't think I changed it anytime, recently. Have I always been playing without long stride? I mean, I guess not too big of a deal, right? SA3 there. Just completely missed my SA1, okay. We'll grab the box. SA1 into the 3. There we go. And then right now we've done a 1 lap. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. I think the main goal is just to try and get into stage 20. If we can do that, I'm happy. SA1 upwards. Getting Quincy Ichigo stages are not going to be an issue. There we go. And to be fair, if you have Mugetsu, you might be even better with a team like this. Because Yama stage ain't going to be too slow, but they are going to be slower compared to, you know, how Mugetsu plays. Mugetsu is an absolute beast in this quest right now. Couple of nad hits. Probably should have used my strong attack. What am I doing? We have the recharge in between. We don't have to be picky with our strong attacks here. That's SA1 upwards. SA2. And then SA3. There we go. 2 minutes to go. Don't think I should use my SA2 there. Because I need an SA2 or 3 here to take down these enemies. But, I mean, it only adds like an extra second to our time. There we go. Alright, now it's the difficult stage. How will Rangiku perform against these very, very tanky enemies? I don't want to use my SA3 just yet. We're going to back up. Push them back once more. Now we'll use the SA3. And then group them all up. Again, well, we have... we don't have poise breaks, so we're not really grouping them up. But let's just keep our distance, attack from afar, and just make sure we keep inflicting lacerate. That's basically the main way we're going to get through this quest. I mean, damage-wise, we're not doing too bad too. If we keep it in the corner, that'd be great. Just keep a farm. I mean, to be fair, credit to Rangiku, she's not doing too bad. She's not doing too bad. Like, if you had the focus law here, it'd be a lot better. Well, I think we kind of messed up there with one enemy. Taking way too long to kill him. But we really are relying on the status on it here. Okay, that enemy got procced. Nice. Stay back. 900k per hit, as you can see there. There we go. 50 seconds to go. Can we do it? Can we make it to stage 20? It's going to be very, very close. Let's go up. Let's use our SA2. And then wait for the SP boost to wear off. Like now, for example. Then SA1. Obviously, max strength sudden's definitely helped there. Definitely helped there. But regardless, his summon does hit very, very hard. Okay, back up. Let's use our 2. Into the 1. It's going to be a close one here. Very, very close. And then 3. There we go. 17 seconds to go. Can we do it? Potentially might be. Does SA3 kill it? Nice. Stage 19. Let's go up here. SA3. Into the 2. Nice. To be fair, this is almost better than when we used Ishibe. This was almost better than when we used Ishibe. So it looks like Rangiku's actually the better option here. She might be your best character to use it in slot 1 if you do not own someone like Bambietta, right? Because we kind of nerfed ourselves here by using Yama. But then again, Yama isn't too bad. So in this case, a minute and 2 second clear time on stage 16. But we were able to, at the very least, get into stage 20. Which for the most part does get you most of the rewards, the important ones. And also does get you the rainbow badge if you do need to. And also, of course, for the challenges themselves. Now, of course, not everyone's going to have a max transcendent Yama and also Ichigo. But what I want to do next is go back to using Mugetsu. Because I don't feel bad about using Mugetsu. He's a very good character. But he's also guaranteed in 10 steps, right? He's the cheapest character in the game. I'll keep saying it. He's the cheapest character to own in this game because you are guaranteed him. No other character is that cheap. With that in mind, let's actually go back and remove the Transcendence on someone like Ichigo. In this case, what we're going to do is remove the level 10 SP. I'm probably going to keep the attack and focus just because I'm kind of at a disadvantage here unless I get 500 SP in like 2 rolls. Let's quickly try it. We'll go down to 600k real quick. And then we'll make this our last roll. Unfortunately, not what we want. So essentially, if you have a 2-5 Ichigo yourself, you're technically doing more damage because you're going to have level 10 SP. I'm lacking on SP here. But we'll see how it performs when we do remove that level 10 SP slot. And while I didn't show at the start of the video, we are rocking full stamina and SP on Rangiku as a character for bonus abilities. In this case, maybe it's wise to do it. I'm not too sure. We're going to try it out. We're going to remove the SP bonus ability and do damage to lacerated because that will actually give us 40% more damage to those status afflicted enemies. And that should allow it to do a tad bit more damage against those, again, status afflicted enemies. Alright then, so let's try that once more. Let's see how this does go. So originally I did just do a run right now, but it didn't go too well. Mainly because I forgot that now that I'm using Mugetsu, I don't need to save my Soul Bomb. And look at that beautiful SA1 there. I don't need to save my Soul Bomb for Mugetsu stage, right? With Yama, I think it's definitely better off to use your Soul Bomb. because he just plays the stage super, super fast. But now we get to use our sub bomb on Rangiku, and Rangiku's sub bomb is actually really, really good because it does apply freeze and last rate. So we're doing damage over time, but we're also going to be freezing them. So then they're just stuck in place. We can do more damage because we have weakened defense. So SA1 cleans them up, and then we get to use our free here. Okay, nice and easy. On to our first difficult stage. Shouldn't be too bad though. Hopefully we get lucky on the status procs. Go hit SA3. Into the 1, back up. Again, use our normal attacks when we can. Let's make sure we group everyone up if we can. Or try to attack all of them with the SA2. Looks like we're doing good. Let's free. Good damage, good damage. The DOT is definitely going to clean them up. And then 2 should finish them up, right? Look at that. And I think we're actually going very, very fast. I think we got really lucky on the status procs there. Unfortunately, that one enemy stayed alive. That's fine, though. We have to use the SA2 there. We'll do the SA1, and then as we wait for our strong attacks to come back, we'll grab the box. Like now, for example, then 2. Fortunately, 1 enemy got left alive. That's kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. It's fine, though. I think we have to make up for it in the next stage if we can get an SA1 proc. Or we can actually clear the entire stage with 1 SA1. So we'll kill that, and then SA3. Again, we'll get back to the box. I always get asked, what do those boxes do? They give you a recharge. Unfortunately, I would have wished it came on the later stage, like the next one, next time we're coming here. Because that's where it really matters, right? Alright, we go. New rotation. Unfortunately, 1 enemy is left alive. Hopefully the SA3 gets in the back. It does. Nice. 3 minutes to go. This might be our best time. And unfortunately, wasted the SA1 there. A few extra seconds added. That's fine, though. SA2 downwards. There we go. Into the 3. Okay, SA2. Into the 1. Push them up. And then combo into the 3. SP boost hopefully doesn't wear off. It didn't. At the very least, we are keeping our SP boost, right? Okay. Stage 14. Again, can't really get a good position. Let's aim downwards. I mean, it kind of works, but again, it doesn't actually kill. SA1 into the 2 and then 3 definitely is the play there. All right, here we go. Stage 16. Now, what the plan is, we need to get into the final wave where the poised enemies are with no SP boost, hopefully. That's the plan. Like now, for example, right? If we sub them now, there we go. Look at that. It's going to weaken defense. It's going to apply last rate and also freeze. So we're going to be able to do a lot more damage here. How much damage are we actually doing? I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of 300Ks. Look at that. Rangiku. This is 1-5. You absolute queen. Just get one more proc. Come on. We could have been in and out. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Right now, it's looking really good. SA1 upwards. Into the 2. SA1 far away. Stay back. Don't want to get them too far away. Let's just make sure they're all next to each other. SA3. Follow up with the 2. And then 1. Couple of nat hits. Come on. 1 enemy left alive. There we go. Stage 18. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. That actually killed. Lovely. Because then we can SA2 upwards. Then 3. Yeah, the range damage times 2 is really coming in clutch here. I mean, I probably would have used... That kind of sucks. But we're back at the full stamina. No, we're not. We're wasting a lot of DPS here. The run's almost ruined. Not necessarily. But yeah, I probably would have used Ichigo anyway on this stage. Since we're forced to bring a tech character in slot 1. Yeah, we definitely could have got a tad bit faster here. We kind of ruined the run a tad bit there. But now we have 48 seconds to go. And we just got to stage 19. This is looking really good. Might as well use the SA2. Then 1. That kind of sucks that we have to use the SA3 there, but I don't think it's going to matter all too much. So this right here is actually going to be a new PB. This is my furthest that I've been. Unfortunately, that enemy kind of got away from us. That kind of sucks. The run was going so well right to the end. How the easiest stage is becoming the biggest hindrance. I think we're hard stuck on 24 anyway. Damn, these enemies are tanky. All right, there we go. Now we get to. Can we clear his stage fast enough? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. SA2 into the 1. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Well, this team is definitely the best team that you can make. We made it to stage 22. Technically 23. If I retry that, and maybe if again I give Quincy to go back his SP, because technically he's performing worse than a 2-5 character, right? Because we had only 250 SP instead of the extra 500. We can definitely break into stage 24, where we're definitely capped. Like, there's no way we're getting past stage 25 with Rangiku in the team, but fair play. Fair play to Rangiku. If you have her, I definitely recommend using her. I definitely think she's the best character in slot 1 if you do not own Bambietta. Because we cleared stage 7 in 30 seconds. I think we got really lucky on the status procs. And then stage 16, 31 seconds. The weakened defense, freeze, and also the last rate came in massive clutch there, and you're allowed to use a soul bomb on her stage if you are having Mugetsu in your team. Have Mugetsu again, you're going to have to use someone like Yamamoto, and maybe you can just break into stage 20. Really depends, but very impressive Rangiku's gameplay there. A lot of people trashed her when she came out, rightfully so. She's a kind of an awkward limit breaker character, but I think in situations like this, she's starting to show her worth, just from the damage over time laceration. When the enemies have millions of HP, I mean 900k per tick is actually very, very good. Either way, just a short video for today. I might try other characters, other teams in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.